Hi everybody! Today I'm going to read you a poem called Age of Aquarius, which I wrote around this time last year, actually, but it feels very relevant now, so I'm going to bring it back and read it to you today. A global pandemic or apocalyptic blessing. No, I don't mean to say that the world is ending, only the outdated template of this matrix. With each ending, something new begins. So beyond the global hysteria and unknown fear, there is an underlying blessing to be acknowledged here. You can call it an apocalypse, and it is in its own sense. But let me tell you this. Humanity stubbornly refused to heal on their own. To a corrupted system, they sold their souls. Riddled with self-loathing, overworked and overstressed, polluted their grounds, assassinated their own home. So a manifested virus was born. Complete and utter madness? Sure. But that's been the song and dance of our world for far too long. A rude awakening had to occur. No other way this plan could be executed. Not when the earth needs to be rebooted. Not by acts of violence or man-made greed, nor a catastrophic earthquake or natural event, but a pandemic that threatens people's ability to breathe. Honestly, that's day-to-day life business. The only difference is the ripple effect, touching every soul upon the planet. Divine intervention and equal attack by means of this global pandemic. Collectively unifying each being on Earth, a global ascension, a rebirth, teaching us to band together and practice kindness, a revolution of oneness, spawned from the gloom and doom of a virus. Cosmic justice, the scales of balance, for all actions have consequences. Put on a timeout, isolation, forced stillness amongst the chatter, a fast-paced system of materialism, an overindulgent society needing to splurge, pause for purification, a necessary purge. It's okay to feel like your world is ending or have fear in the unknown, for the current situation is quite unsettling. But it's all about changing your perspective. These are normal reactions of emotional releasing, for we are undergoing multidimensional cleansing. Mother Earth and its inhabitants are all collectively healing. An assassination or a blessing. Dire circumstances indeed, as many human beings are left to grieve. A storm is in process, a tornado of unease. But it's no longer about chaos or stressing, focused only on death and disease. It's about compassion and love, whilst we are ascending. This healing business can be utterly and completely messy, but faith in humanity must exist during this transition. Love thy neighbor, assist thy friends, support the artists and local businesses. Unify as we integrate into this new dimension. Help your peers by staying cool, calm, and collected. For the reign of darkness and terror is ending, collectively dissolving the chains of oppression, and into the light of a new dawn we are transitioning. For let me tell you, the new regime is on the rise, and slowly but surely the old systems will die, disintegrating into the sand, drifting away like tides. Freedom from shackles of an unsufferable timeline. A necessary wake-up call in order for our species to survive. Civilization has been on a steady decline. Unable to bear the weight of hate, greed, ignorance, destroying the planet we rely on for life, while injustices thrive. A civilization based on theft and lies. A complete global adjustment being witnessed before our eyes. The old ways decompose, a new path is designed. Time to harness fresh streams of consciousness. Higher frequency energy, heightened awarenesses. Leveling up as a species. Progress. Try to visualize this scene from a higher perspective. I'm empathic. I don't discount death and disease, people losing their incomes, their lifelines, worried about mouths to feed. But this is all part of the shift, transcendence. For the death toll for now will continue to rise. I feel for the pain in the planet, the horror and sorrow of all affected lives. If I sound cold-hearted or detached, it's because I understand humanity's neglect caused this sickness. So I choose to find the silver lining in this chaotic web, find the beauty and magnificence of a systematic reset. So stop feeding mass hysteria, deeming this the apocalypse. It's the dawning of a new era, the golden age, a fresh beginning, a universal awakening. Welcome to the age of Aquarius. For years we have prayed for this shift, putting our desires for expansion into the vortex. The dawning is upon us, a global expansion, rebirthing humanitarianism within this paradigm shift. Time to tune in, tap into your higher intelligence, trust in your intuition. Crack your own source energy system. Nourish your body, your mind, your spirit. Go within yourself for deep cellular healing. For love is the name of the game, the only way to stay sane amidst crisis or any other phase. As we tune into history in the making, whilst witnessing a communal rearranging of a new era of dynamic union throughout the nation, breaking through delusion, a worldwide illumination. Though madness is sometimes amusing, diseases and change can be awfully confusing. Just remain grounded and calm. Stay positive during this collective shift. This was destined, fated. The fan had to be hit with some shit. In order for the earth to keep us inhabited, for years we've been busy ignoring the sickness. Gaia has been fighting to hang on, so a global emergency emerged with little time to process. All this fast-paced social distress, the fallout of a virus. It is merely a catalyst for a world ignored. Inevitably, this disease will move along as life is reborn. So have compassion, love yourself, activate peace within, for inner strength can weather any storm. All I have to offer is my love, my words, a doctrine of my own truth. Personally, I'm grateful to witness the unraveling, to build a better foundation for the future, our youth. Surely civilizations before have crumbled, completely ceasing to exist. But death is not to fear. Even so, I can tell you this is not our earthly end, my dear. So enjoy your time in isolation. Be grateful for this time of contemplation, healing, clearing, and preparation. 'Tis the dawning of a brand new vibration. Coming together as a community despite this time of quarantine. So harness the powers you possess as we strap ourselves in for this much needed reset. And say hello to liberation, my friends. Welcome to the 5th dimension. And I wrote that, like I said, last year at some point. And I just feel like it's relevant because, I mean, we're going through like a huge global awakening, and in the physical world, everything may look like complete and utter madness, but it's important to look at the higher perspective and stay strong within the powers of yourself and listen to your intuition and your heart and just like go within and remember that everything is happening in the order of the divine, and that all is destined and fated to bring us into a higher consciousness and birth a more beautiful world. So at this time, it's important to have compassion for yourself and others, and just be the love the world needs right now and the light the world needs for yourself too. And yeah, so happy new year to that, and this is going to be a beautiful year, and so I urge you to focus on the beauty and the transitions we're going through from a higher perspective instead of the earthly madness that may be projected right now. And I love you all, and I'm here for you all, so I hope you enjoyed that. And if you want to read more of my poetry, I have a book out, and I have interviews around the internet and some poems published, so all of that information can be found on my website, leilaziari.com. And the information will be in my bio. Thank you for watching.